Yeah, the Calgary Flames are absolutely rolling right now. Pleased to be joined here on ESPN The Drop by Blake Coleman. Blake, thanks for being here, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. I'm going to ask you the toughest question right out of the bat. I used to cover the Devils when you were on the team. I was there for the whole Pickles era. I'm actually curious, since you left the Devils, has that nickname stuck around with Tampa then Calgary?
A little bit, yeah. It's not quite as crazy as it was in Jersey, but they kind of picked it up here right away. More like social media stuff than anything. But I stopped making the juice when COVID hit, so I guess it's partially on me.
Fair enough.
Wow, man, we got to bring it back. There's an entire province that doesn't know about the pickle juice, Blake.
It's true.
I know. I've been holding out. I did want to tweak it anyway, so maybe it was a good thing to shut it down for a little bit and figure some things out. But
there you go. Exactly. Tweak the formula, make it more palatable, throw something in there. Maybe make it a pickle energy drink. I think that'd be pretty much in vogue right now.
There we go.
All right, dude.
Red Bull pickle flavor.
Why not? Blow it out.
We're going to have to try that sometime.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Pickles give you wings. So here's the thing. Here's the thing I wanted to ask you. I find this fascinating. You've become a template. Like, we just did our trade deadline coverage on Monday here at ESPN. Everybody's looking for the next Blake Coleman. Like, that's amazing to me. Why do you think about the fact that you're now, like, the model for what is being sought after at the trade deadline?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a good thing because I guess it worked out. Obviously, it's funny because every team's so different in their needs and what they're looking for. And so, I think to go after one kind of fit is just kind of a goofy thing that's going around. But, I think, like you said, it's cool to hear it. And it's obviously a good sign that teams are looking to fill roles that you fill personally. And, in Tampa, there was a lot of big pieces that were added. They added a lot of toughness and grit. So, maybe it's the whole formula that teams are looking at. But like you said, it's been around, and I've gotten to hear a little bit about it, and it's fun to follow. But yeah, I guess that's it.
Now, as a follow-up, do you think Barkley Goodrow is jealous that people aren't looking for a Barkley Goodrow type at the trade deadline?
How dare you,
I don't
Blake?
know. I mean, I know. I would imagine they are. I don't know. I mean, he was obviously as big or bigger of a piece, to our team. So similar. I mean, it's really a similar role and similar pickup, and obviously he's really helped the Rangers kind of take that next step. So I'd imagine his name was also thrown out there as well.
Blake, let's talk about your team now. It feels like night and day from the start of the season to what we're seeing now. You guys are absolutely rolling. What would you say are the biggest contributors to the success that we're seeing from your team right now?
There's been a lot. I mean, obviously looking at, if you do go right to the stat sheet, you look at the production that our first line has had. It's been, pretty remarkable. Obviously, Johnny and Lindy and Chucky, like they're all in the plus 37 to 50 range, which is, if you look at how much they're contributing, that's a big deal. And then, we're getting contributions from, the rest of our lineup as well. And, we've been a really hard team to play against. And obviously a lot of that has to do with Daryl's system. He prides himself on being a strong, structured defensive coach, and guys have really bought into that way of playing. And, and the times that we do break down, we have two really good goaltenders. Obviously, Marky's playing, in my opinion, at a Vezina level. And if he continues to do that, we're going to continue to win.
So obviously both Alberta teams, you guys are firmly in a playoff spot. Edmonton's battling as well. There's always this conversation about the Battle of Florida, right? And how much people love to see the Lightning and the Panthers play each other, especially last year in the playoffs. I'm curious from your point of view, being in that Flames locker room, the possibility of a Battle of Alberta possibly happening in the postseason. I love it because of the geographical rivalry, but as a player living it, what's it like, and does it matter to you at all?
No, I mean, it's playoffs are playoffs. In my opinion, every game is feels like the battle of whatever. But
fair enough.
I mean, I will say the Florida series was probably the most exciting and intense and memorable series that I've played in so far in my career. And it really wasn't even all that much coverage to it because it was down in Florida, but it was must-watch hockey in my opinion, and I would imagine that's what it would be like up here playing Edmonton, except for you're really under the microscope and everybody's watching, and there's going to be a lot of coverage if that does take place. But I'd like to go somewhere a little sunnier for maybe a playoff matchup, but at the end of the day, we're there to win games, and it doesn't matter where you're at.
See where that is in the Western Conference. So, Blake, we had John Cooper on the show a couple weeks ago. Obviously, one of the more personable coaches in this league. Dude rocking Aerosmith T-shirts on his off day, that whole thing. Players coach, they say. You go from him to Daryl Sutter, the grumpy man on the tractor. Compare and contrast for me John Cooper and Daryl Sutter as coaches.
Oh, man. I mean, they're total opposite ends of the spectrum. I got asked this question a couple times now, and I think, they're just so different, but they're both really good motivators. They're really good in different ways. Coop is more of a, we had a veteran team in Tampa, so he kind of let the boys, take control and run the team in that sense, because we had a veteran group that knew what needed to be done. And then he laid the hammer when he needed to, but it was more about his way of motivating you through his speaking, and the way that he talks before games makes you feel like, you're playing the most important game every night. And Daryl does the same thing. It's just in a much different fashion. There's no secret of where you stand with Daryl and what he expects of you. And if you can't handle it, you're going to be in for a tough time. But, at the end of the day, they both, I respect both of them because they both really care about the people on their team and the players. They're both really into family. And I think at the end of the day, when you know that a guy like Daryl cares about you, it doesn't hurt as bad when he's giving it to you on a tough day.
Blake, you've been a good sport. We appreciate you joining us here. The last thing I'd like to ask is, when you relaunch the Pickle Juice, can we get the exclusive? Can you let us know so we can break the news on the show?
I think that could be arranged. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Excellent. Yes, we did it. Blake, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.